Melo.
Yes.
Coming off the Dodgers winning the World Series and seeing Shohei Ohtani and the one-of-a-kind player that he is. I think back to your preseason NBA MVP prediction of Victor Wembanyama and the incredible start that he has gotten off to. Now, he had maybe a game or two that wasn't that crazy, but he has been otherworldly since the beginning of the season to now. So, Melo, let's talk about it, brother. What do you think about Wemby's start?
Wemby's start is something that we rarely see. Like what he brings to the game, his stature, his IQ of the game, his like wherewithal, understanding of dominating the games now.
Yeah.
We starting to see that.
I think go ahead and rephrase that. Like,
well, it's
something we rarely seen. I don't think it's something we've ever seen from anybody as far as like a basketball player is concerned.
Domination?
Like the way he's doing it.
No, not the way. We've seen domination.
Yeah, we've definitely seen domination before, but in the style he does it, it looks so, for lack of a better term, fake. It looks fake when he's out.
We never saw it. We've never seen anything like this. I will say that. We've seen people dominate the league, but we've never seen like anybody like this before. Who's 7'4", 3 and growing, right? Who can shoot the three, who can run the lane, who could pass, who could handle, who could block shots, who gets steals. Like, he's every statistical.
He's got all the attributes.
He's every statistical category. Like, he can lead every statistical category. Who you know ever in the game can do that? I mean, every statistical category. I don't give a fuck what it is. Field goal percentage, like he could lead that. Free throw percentage, he could lead that.
He's already leading in blocks.
3-point percentage, he could possibly lead that one day.
Yeah.
We've never witnessed this before.
I don't know where he's standing as far as scoring is concerned, but I know he's got to be in that top 10, top 15 as far as scorers.
He might be top 5.
It might be top 5. Like, I'm giving it a little bit of grace because there's definitely been a lot of crazy scoring nights the first couple of weeks. I'm like, maybe he bumped down, but I just remember that first night in the season opener against Dallas, and I was just looking at this like, yo, this could be a guy that if every single one of those attributes that he's great at, he tops out at, it's rare that somebody comes in that you could like, yo, he could be the best we ever. Like, say we just talk about Shohei Ohtani.
Where you going at with this?
I'm saying the way we just talk about Shohei Ohtani, right? Like, Dodgers won the World Series. He didn't win MVP, but Shohei did stuff during that series that, like, if you are a baseball historian and you're like, that's the best player I've ever seen, I wouldn't argue with you.
Yeah.
Because he does everything. Like, he threw like 6 shutout innings or something like that. Like, got the win, hit the game-winning home run, like, did everything, right?
Yeah, Wemby is
Wemby's
Ohtani.
the basketball version of that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't need to see you in the next 10 years to be like, he could be one of the greatest basketball players I've ever seen.
The difference with that is, with Shohei, you have to understand the game to understand how great he is. Like, if he pitched, okay, he's great at pitching. If he hit, he's great at hitting. He can both ways. Okay, cool. But like the small game within the game, if you don't know baseball, you're not gonna realize and understand and appreciate how great he is. You know he's great. You know he's the illest motherfucker that we've seen in a long, long time, maybe ever. But it's the little shit that the average eye don't know of what makes Ohtani great. The difference with Wemby is that little shit, the assists, the steals, you know what I mean, the dive. We see all of that.
Yeah.
Like, we see him pass the ball. We see him hit the three. We see him blocking shots that lead to dunks. Like, we see him. We see everything he do. That's the big difference. We've never seen this type of shit before. So everything he do every single night, he's going to do something every single night that you'd be like, damn. Like, holy shit. Wemby he's different. He's special, man.
It's like, I don't know what it is, man. Like, you would think something as simple as you're 7'5", attack the rim wouldn't be like the big improvement in his game. But that's kind of what it's been this season, right? Like, I feel like as great as we've seen the little pieces of his game throughout his career so far, it was, he would still kind of float away from the paint a little bit. But that's what makes him special, obviously, his ability to do that. But it seems like this season he was just like, nah, we're just gonna attack the paint every single time. We're gonna get on our Shaq shit.
It's impressive to me at his age to really see his intentionality of wanting to be great. And like a lot of guys may be too cool and too, you know what I mean, in their own way or their own world, and want to do it their way. Right? Not saying that that's the wrong way. With Wemby being a student of the game, he's a student of the game of basketball, the art of basketball.
Yeah.
And some people got into, behind the scenes, got into his ear and introduced him to some of the best guys that was in these areas of the game. The Garnetts,
Hakeem, Jamal Crawford. I think he got
Jamal Crawford,
the Monks.
The Monks. Like you doing shit at a different level. You touching the physical part of the game, and you touching the mental and the spiritual part of the game, and the intellectual part of the game. You combining all of that into one. The first time when I saw Wemby early on, he got the ball. I think it was transition. Dribbled, pushed it up, shouldered the guy, boom, dunked the ball. That moment right there was like, okay, Wemby is here.
Yep.
Like he took that step. If he's doing that, it's over.
You mentioned the physical part.
Yeah.
I think the mental part is where it's at.
Because the mental part is just as stronger as the physical part.
I think we forget.
He sharpened that.
Yeah, I think we forget last year his season gets cut short because of, the blood clot in his shoulder. And I remember one of the post-game conferences, I think after that first game, something he said that really stuck with me. Where he was like, it was the first time that, and he's super young, but for him to be so wise to be on some and I'm paraphrasing here, for him to basically be like, I never want to take my gifts for granted again because I saw how quickly it could go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the injury, whatever. So I don't know if that's him being with monks. I don't know if that's his own sort of enlightenment there, but
he's building this temple. Right. He's building the temple. He's taking every step of the way, whereas some people may take a different route to get there or to build that temple.
Yeah.
He's building it every step of the way. And it's impressive to see somebody who is so intentional on perfecting their craft and locking into the craft. You don't see that at this age. Yeah, we will work out, we train, but to become relentless at every aspect of it, understanding that it's not just the J's that you shoot in the gym, right? Understanding that I got to go take care of my body, understanding I got to take care of my mental, understand he's formulating some shit that we haven't seen.
Yeah. He's out to an unbelievable start. I love the way that team is made up. I know Dylan Harper's out for a little bit, but he's been hoping. Castle, Vassell, the Spurs, they ain't the future. They might make some noise this year.
They got something to say right now.